What's up, YouTube? So in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Miami Dolphins offense versus, the Buffalo Bills. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Offense played okay. We didn't really get a whole lot of opportunities. We didn't have the ball much, but we did have some 3-and-outs and stuff like that. The Bills' defense is pretty good, even with the injuries. So we're gonna get Alec Ingold in motion. We're actually going to bring him back to running back. Then we're going to get Chase Edmonds in motion. But we get a false start from Connor Williams. Great throw from Tua. So Tua's going to look to him first, which freezes this defensive back for just a brief moment, which allows Tua to throw it over his head. It is dropped, though, by Alec Ingold. Chase Edmonds in motion. Hang on. Alright, sorry about that. Let's rewind it. So Chase Edmonds in motion. What's fun about this though is we do like this same or a very similar look 3 times in a row and have different well, I guess we don't know what would have happened if Connor Williams didn't false start. But instead of Alec Ingold, who is that? Is that Raheem Mostert there? I think so. But we're still going to get Chase Edmonds in motion very similarly to how we were doing it. But instead of, attacking the seams with Alec Ingold, we're instead going to throw it underneath to that Smythe? Yeah, Durham Smythe. Kind of like that. Showing very similar looks and doing very different things with it. Good throw from Tua to the sideline. Mr. Butt Punt himself. We definitely got to call Trent Sherfield Mr. Butt Punt. I think that's gold. It's a really good run here. Great second-level block by Robert Hunt. Great job here, too, by Teron Armstead. Great job by Teron Armstead there. Liam Eichenberg eventually gets over there to help him, but he doesn't need it. He's injured, too. Whoops. They read that pretty well. It was actually pretty well blocked, but linebacker just kind of came up and stopped it. Oh yeah, this was the fumble. Pretty decent throw. Nothing crazy. I do like using Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill to kind of push these guys out. That allows Trent Sherfield some room underneath. In the future, in a goal line situation, instead of doing this with Trent Sherfield, I would like to do this exact play with Waddle and Hill. But I'd like to put like Durham Smythe or Mike Gesicki here, who are a little bit stronger, who may have been able to run through this guy. Mike Gesicki definitely would have run through him. So Smythe would have too. Smythe would have left his feet and, like, trucked the shit out of him. That's what Smythe likes to do. Yeah, QB sneak ain't going nowhere. So that's what Tua was referring to. On this QB sneak with his back. Like, he already had a back injury before the game. But look at that. The way he gets pushed like that. I would imagine his back was killing him. Then when he landed on it. Must have pinched a nerve or something. Didn't get that with Alec Ingold. Tyreek Hill in motion. Easy run for Chase Edmonds. Fantastic. I felt like we were missing a play here. Yeah, for one thing, it's 1st and 6. So there was definitely a penalty or something. Can't remember. Didn't Waddle have like a huge play on that drive? I'm pretty sure that's what set it. Yeah, he did. He did have a big play on that drive. That's what set us up so close for Chase Edmonds to finish it. I remember now. Fucking NFL Plus sucks ass. Don't buy it, guys. Don't buy it. Good stiff arm by Raheem Mostert. It's a nasty stiff arm. Oof. That's a rough hit, but good job hanging on to it, Waddle. Oh, no, that's Hill, rather. Good job by Smythe. Like I said, he will definitely lower his shoulder and get some yak. So I think that goal line play I was talking about, I think, like I said, Smythe, or you can do it with Gesicki too. Or even Alec Ingold. He threw that on a fucking rope. And he looks over in this direction first to kind of throw that linebacker off. And some pretty solid yak as well by Waddle. Waddle still feels like he's Tua's #1 target. Which I guess is to be understood. Like, him and Hill didn't play in preseason or nothing together. But the chemistry's still pretty good between them two. Oh, that was a good catch. That was very well blocked. And very good vision. Good job by Connor Williams. Robert Hunt is doing a great job. Ooh, Greg Little with the second level block. Oh, yeah. And very physical run from Raheem Mostert. Yeah, I'm kind of at the point where even when Austin Jackson gets healthy, I'm keeping Greg Little at right tackle. We might be able to talk at Austin Jackson at left guard, though, because I do think Austin Jackson played left guard better last year than Liam Eichenberg is playing now. Nice little end around. Gesicki in motion. Good dirty yards by Mostert. Despite him being a shifty, speedy guy, he definitely is not afraid of the physicality either. That's incredible. He threw that on a fucking rope. I want to replay that. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Well, let me close that. And Craycraft did take advantage of the opportunities he got too, which is great. He's a decent little slot receiver. Our receiver room is just so deep. Like we talked about before the season, but it's really apparent now. Very well blocked there. Our offensive line, especially in the run game, is doing a lot better. And in the pass game, we're just designing plays to get rid of the ball fast. Tua doesn't have to hold it long. But they're not stupid little dump-off throws like we used to do. Like, we got rid of the ball fast last year, too. But they were really stupid plays. There's a difference. Like last year, we thought we just need to get rid of the ball fast without thinking of, how we were going to do it. It's more of a plan this year. And when Tua does need to buy time, he can. That's a good throw. It's a very difficult throw, too. To step up and throw across your body like that. That was the play where he got hurt, though. I'm not going to replay it. So, just like most people, when Tua went down like that, I did think it was a head injury. But the explanation made a lot of sense. If you've ever had a really bad back injury, it does fuck up your equilibrium. It absolutely does, especially if it pinched a nerve right there. And we've seen how he bent on that QB sneak earlier in the game. And I think he already had a back injury coming in as well. So then, falling on his back that hard. I mean, I was with everybody else. Like, when I seen him hit the back of his head like that and get up wobbly, I thought it was a concussion too. You can go back and watch it on my stream. I was even saying, Tua's done. We're going to have to deal with Teddy. Skylar Thompson is not active today. So, Teddy is just kind of what we got to run with. I wasn't expecting Tua to come back either, but the explanation did make sense to me. Trent Sherfield in motion. Teddy underthrowing that. Going to make me want to vomit. Also, I would have felt more comfortable with Skylar Thompson coming in than Teddy. Ugh. Holding the ball. Not even moving. Despite him having some athleticism to him. You could see it on my face when Teddy had to come in. I was feeling pretty confident with how the game was going. I felt like we had a shot. And when Teddy came in, that was gone. I believed in nothing until Tua came back. Tua's going to drop back. Fantastic fucking throw. He's doing very good pressing the ball downfield. Like, I don't want to hear anybody bitch about it now. Debatably, there was a better throw here. But Waddle has more opportunity to, you know, pick up Yak than Craycraft just because of athleticism. Cedric Wilson in motion, which he didn't play a whole lot, which is understandable. He had a foot and rib injury. Line kind of collapsed there. I'm also kind of thinking in my head as I'm watching, because on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, by the way. The link is always in the description of all my videos, just about. I'm going to be doing a thing where I'm going to be ranking our offensive linemen each game. So look out for that. I'm already thinking in my mind like where they all rank with each other. I'm not going to put people like Larnell Coleman, who weren't out there for long. Same with Robert Jones. I'm just going to do our starting five because they weren't out there for very long. Because we didn't really have the ball much. Like I said. Like Larnell Coleman's out there right there, but and Larnell Coleman would clearly be the worst, just because I don't like him. Decent little throw there. Getting Tyreek Hill in motion. Yeah, they sealed that up pretty well. Hill in motion. Yeah, this throw, I think they were offsides. Yeah. Yeah, the Bills were offsides here, I believe, so this was a free play. I think that's what Tua was thinking, but boy. That's not a throw I want to be making. No, it wasn't an offsides. I think that was something on us. Yeah, Tua can't make that decision. Hill in motion. That was actually Sherfield, not Hill. Gonna get that with a good throw to Waddle on the sideline. Great route. Fantastic route by Waddle. Like I said, obviously Hill and Waddle are known for their speed, but they're both very underrated as route runners. I mean, they're no like Amari Cooper or Keenan Allen with it, but they're still very good route runners. Tyreek Hill with a little screen. Not mad at that. I would like to see him get a little bit more involved against Cincinnati. I think we all would. After this drive, I'm going to take a look at Tyreek's stat line. I'd like to see Tua get rid of that. Even if he just kind of throws this to the left of Smythe. Or is that Gesicki? It was Smythe. They stopped that pretty well. It's Matt Milano. Good tackle. I'm not gonna lie though, Tua's pretty good at picking up these like long conversions. This is a very well designed play too. So Tyreek Hill is going to stop right there in the middle of the zone, and that's going to force this defender to stay here. So when Jalen Waddle splits the safeties. Ugh, that's fantastic. And some people were saying if Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer were there, that play wouldn't happen. I don't think that's true. I think that was just a well-designed play. Some dirty yards from Mostert. Bills are a good tackling team. Hill in motion. Yeah, it was definitely high. He was looking left first. Went through his progressions. Found his check down, but needs to be a little bit more accurate. Also, I know a lot of people thought that the hit on Tua was dirty. I do not. To me, the guy only made one step before he hit Tua, so it was a legal shot. It wasn't actually helmet to helmet. He just pushed him. It was unfortunate, but I didn't think it was dirty. Now, the hit just now on Chase Edmonds by the same player, Matt Milano, very different. That one was a little dirtier. And Chase Edmonds with another touchdown. Very, very physical run there. And we don't have a whole lot here. Actually, let's look at this drive from the other view. This is pretty much all offensive line stuff. And we're not going to look at the safety. Because I don't really break down special teams. Okay. I try to hand it to Mostert. He does a good job at least not getting tackled in the end zone. They swarm that pretty fast. I'm going to try to QB sneak this just to try to get out of the end zone a little bit, but we get nothing. Like I said, the Bills' defense is just good. And we're going to try to get a little bootleg going, but Von Miller sniffs that shit out. Makes it a very difficult throw for Tua. And we're not able to convert. Like I said, that was a really bad situation for our offense to be in. It was a very good punt by the Bills. It just is what it is. So, this video is a little bit shorter, but that's because we didn't really have the ball for very long. So I can't really do nothing about that. So, anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, appreciate hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.